I'm a bit late for several reasons. One, I had probably the best food I've ever had. A ramen. Best ramen I've ever had in my entire life. Um, that's saying something actually. And I got enthralled in an anime where I couldn't stop. I didn't have a good stopping place, so you know, yeah. But we out here. Imagine Theater season 13. I had to confirm for myself that it was season 13 just because I need to really make sure of myself. Pyro, Hydro, and Cryo, this is a seat lolly check. You know for a fact she's rerunning in 5.8. Like, it doesn't even matter whether it's leaked or not. I don't care. I'm pretty sure she's in past 5.8. So, yeah. Anyways, without that in mind, this is going to be a bit of a longer stream because I'm going to seriously keep replaying Imagine Theater till I get Skirk's voice lines. So, just a heads up on that. I'm going to seriously go for that. But man, I'm gonna miss Rhyme Gross from the last theater. But yeah, I got a pretty good thumbnail for this one, yeah. There's a decent amount of stuff here that's been dealt with. I did the polls on my second account earlier today. If you saw the community post, I got Titanari with like me having like high pity on the standard banner that I didn't know about. So just a heads up, we now have a very special video that we will be doing during anniversary. It might be live streamed first and then turn into a video after, but no matter what, it it is happening now. I now have a C5 Tainari, gained my first C6 character, let alone, Constellation 6 of a Standard Banner 5 star. I need to take the effort to triple crown him, which I think I almost have enough for, but yeah, I'm pretty excited because I don't even have a C1 Tainari on this account, so if only you could have some of my pizza I have on my main account, but the flower on that account that I really wish I had on my main for Ganyu. But anyways, I'm not done yet. Need to finish doing this now. But yeah, I don't think I talked about it in either the stream earlier today or beforehand. The anime I started watching, that is, I need to see the title because the goddamn title is huge. I don't know if I could have seen the whole title doing that. It is called I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths, which is surprisingly enjoyable. It's surprisingly enjoyable, despite it being, a cliche title that I'm pretty certain has been repeated a lot in the secular fantasy genre. But yeah. Anyways, got to stop at place, had to check second account at the eating on a few things, and unfortunately I want to say I want to rush this out, but if we do not get Skirk voice lines within 3 runs of Imagine Theater, I will do a fourth run of it. I do not care. We gonna be here. Well, I want to hear her voice in the theater. So with that, we also got day 7 of Stygian Onslaught. I had to reconfirm. I didn't really. The title of the last stream was wrong at first, but we don't talk about that. Hopefully, no one didn't talk about that. Anyways,
Add Ash.
okay. Check, check, check. Mic quality. Check, check, check. I always have to like reposition this because depending on how this sits on my head, it changes so much. Try here. How does the mic sound here? It sounds pretty good. think it's good enough, even though it's kind of a pain, and you hear the way my voice just hits the mic. You can hear it. Okay, I guess this is good enough. Yeah,
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there,
good
and it will
enough.
never.
Anyways, let's make sure we're not in fearless so we can quickly do all this and just go into this. Almost done with the outbreak period. Outbreak period ends on Friday. Then after that, going to chillax on the upload consistency of this. I'm gonna try to motivate myself to play something different in the coming days. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but maybe not this week. But I'm gonna actually try to get myself to prepare to do it because it's time. I low-key want to improve my score of my other teams, funnily enough. Goal is still to keep farming Skirk set. I don't remember if I tried against that domain for Vressa's match, but it don't really matter now.
Busted. A little amid. Search. Yeah. Mine to wield. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. A burst of flavor.
Well, that was depressing. Definitely could have done that better, but not easily. Should I try this? Not for like Veressa, just yeah. I think in general, I think I need to try this. I feel like I need this more on my second account, but on here I'm kind of thinking about getting pieces that have attack percent with double crit ER. I just don't know if I should try for that. I'm thinking about it.
Strike a pose. Mine to wield.
Really, I'm getting used to replay, so I love it. Oh, 16 seconds. That was good. How could have been here a bit sooner, but I got absorbed with like probably the best ramen I have ever had in my entire life. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop talking about this either. It seriously was the best ramen I've ever had. I will never forget that taste. This stream's gonna be long, man.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Yeah. Yeah. Power. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
That felt slightly faster, but I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I have a feather of my own that I should keep. But now that I know that I'm close to getting my next reroll for one that costs two of the feathers for Stygian Onslaught, the Tusk of Enlightenment, I want to focus that.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song. Annihilate. Mine to wield. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it faster than that. Well, we can get extra artifact on the last one. I think I haven't refreshed yet, or am I tripping? If I haven't refreshed yet, I might consider grabbing 2 condensed and saving it for tomorrow's stream. One of these streams I'm gonna need to do a bit earlier in the day at some point.
Shower me with that. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
I could have done it faster than that. Whatever. Maybe next time I'll use a different team, but I kind of have to keep using this team because the only way to get friendship XP on my Skirk, so I gotta do it. Man, whatever. I don't know why I go there. You can just press the start button and leave, but I don't know why I did that anyways. Alright, quickly hurry up and do our first one of Imagine Theater. Kinda excited because I like that I could change the music that's in there, so it's been a while. I didn't think a month would make me forget what the music that was in there was, so I kind of am looking forward to listening to it again. Outside of that, honestly, despite how the other stream went earlier today, I'm still in a good mood, you know? I think Skirt's gonna hit level 4. If it's not today, it's gonna be tomorrow. When she hits Fresh 4, I'm looking at her voice lines though. I like to not have to do it today though, so I don't know. She she's either close or she's gonna hit that level up because I also just got her friendship stuff from the which I didn't do on stream. It was yesterday. I went to Sunday Teapot and got, friendship experience.
Add Ash. Thank you for
When I was exploring Mondstadt, he taught me how to play music and dragged me to the tavern to drink with him. I quickly adapted to the feeling of inebriation and felt completely fine, even as we drank more over the next few days.
Mhm.
That bard, though, at some point, I noticed he'd passed out cold in his chair. So I ended up having to pay his bill.
There's no shot you're talking about Venti, are you? As much as I want to see your other voice lines, I'd rather not have to do that right now, but I'm gonna have to consider doing that. Uh, so we saw this voice line, but Blade Work we weren't able to see yet.
Come rain or shine, victory or defeat, I practice the blade whether I'm in the mood for it or not. Only those with true strength can bend fate to their will.
Guess we're gonna look at her voice lines now.
Master taught me how to wield the power of the Abyss, and from surviving Conrian research, I learned how to channel that power and make it mimic the elemental energy of Teyvat. The fact that you and I don't need a vision to use the elements implies that our aspirations do not require the approval of the gods.
You know what? That's a better explanation than whatever the fuck the voice actor. That's not the voice actor's fault. It's more about the dev's fault. Because the presentation of that was cringe. So when I think about mimicking the abyss, I didn't think she had the power to do that. But I guess it makes sense since like when she duels, she uses like a separate blade. But it's like it's to me, it's nothing different from like how Al Haytham has it, but she creates her own weapon. So it makes me think, what's the point of having the other weapon in her other hand to begin with? But when she explains it like this, it's better, a way better explanation when you really think about it. I didn't think they were gonna give her that, given that she had powers of the abyss. I didn't think that someone individually could channel the power of it without actually not looking like Skirk currently does. We don't. I don't want to talk about, the crystallization of her arms and legs because I had to find out in their Twitter that Loris dictates, not suggests, dictates. It said by the devs themselves that her limbs were cut off, during training when she was training with Sertology, so she lost all of her limbs and had to create her own with the power of the abyss. Pretty dope. Pretty hardcore. Yeah. Sertology.
Very few people manage to earn themselves a name like the Foul and live up to it. I'm sure whoever gave him that name must have truly despised him. Master's certainly done his fair share of disgraceful things. And the fact that he's a former knight who turned his back on the chivalric code doesn't exactly make things any better.
Mm.
And yet, plenty of people still choose to follow him. They're drawn to his strength, composure, and confidence.
Natural.
And the fact that
Like
he's
any
candid
shonen.
with everyone, regardless of their background. He's not driven by emotion. He's on a mission to become a version of himself that is complete and perfected.
Yeah, like Aizen.
That's
Yeah.
why he's as powerful as he is. It's also why he's so dangerous.
He literally embodiment of what you would see in like shonen anime. I sort of good, but I think that's interesting. Alice on Promise. We saw in her animated short that apparently Alice had conversated with Skirk like during her early times of her actually exploring Teyvat when she flew into what I'm gonna call the planet. Let's be honest. I mean, they even hinted it in her story quest. We can't escape this. We're in a solar system that encased us in this firmament of this planet. Even though I still wonder if this is truly just a planet, because I feel like it's more than that. I wonder though.
As the sustainer of the world's borders, she tolerates my presence. But she did make me promise not to interfere too much with this world's affairs. That was fine by me, but I had to know the reason why. She said many ecologists find it emotionally overwhelming when they observe the animal kingdom and see the predators hunting and the prey fleeing. But they'll never interfere in the process. Instead, they allow the laws of nature to take precedence over their own emotions. In her own words, some call this being a callous observer, but I think it's merciful at the same time.
Fair, I suppose, but it makes me wonder how powerful Alice is when she puts the phrase "the sustainer of world's borders." It was already said that she's, so who governs the edge of Teyvat. I forget where the heck I heard it from though, because it's been a while. But she governs Nagkrai's borders, so there is a chance we might meet her in Nagkrai. So she covered that edge of the world, and I'm curious about that. Alice,
On one
gratitude.
of the times that we met, she urged me to listen to the voice of my heart and learn how to enjoy my present life. She was being sincere and showing she cared. And for that, I ought to thank her.
Huh. Alright, this was the voice line that made me most curious after getting her, bro. I need to know what she said about Dainsleif.
At one time, he was Master's rival. At another, they were best friends, apparently. I had hoped he might give me some more information about Master. But the moment he recognized my style of blade work, he got very agitated and demanded to know Master's whereabouts.
Yep, that was an anime
I don't want
short.
to deal with him. Hopefully I don't run into him again anytime soon.
Yeah, you probably don't want to fight him. I feel like Dainsleif is definitely stronger than Skirk, even though I feel like Skirk just got, the clean looking blade work, but I still don't even think we see Dainsleif actually really try, despite now knowing, like, after the actual Archon quest, how he's practically immortalized is actually it's so interesting because like we already knew he was immortal before, but anime have shown like how you can be immortal, but still it's still possible for you to die. But for Days, if he actually can't die because he has an item that keeps him alive as it keeps resetting him, which is something that the captain didn't have, so his body just kept rotting. So that's really cool. So he'd probably always in tip-top shape no matter what. Which means he probably never even gets tired, doesn't he? I, hey, anyways, why does she have something to say about Dory?
Yeah, the shrewd merchant. She's one of Alice's friends.
What?
I occasionally sell rare monster carcasses to her, since I need Mora to get by into that. She's made a pretty good impression on me so far. Never asks about my background, at least. I don't know how fair her prices are, but I also don't care.
Mm,
I only need enough to get by. Any extra would be wasted on me.
interesting. I would have never known this. I mean, I would have to actually see her voice for herself if she even says any of this, but I don't know if any of this is mentioned that she's Alice's friend. I didn't know Dory was one of Alice's friends. Okay, Nuvalet.
Lost power is always reclaimed in the end, in some shape or form. But where will this power lead? To a trial? To revenge? Or toward a new future? It's a question that strikes at the heart of his quest to find the meaning of his existence. And perhaps deep down, he already has his answer.
You're probably right about that, to be honest. Hmm. Alright, this one really caught my attention when we couldn't see this yet.
I
The Will
once
of the
saw the
Moon.
3 moons of Tevat when I was passing through the false sky. 2 were
Ah.
utterly destroyed. Their lifeless remains drifting aimlessly through space.
Mm.
The one that remains intact shows no signs of life either. But its will has not faded completely. Maybe there's a chance that one day, a glimmer of truth will emerge in the false sky. A truth belonging to this world alone.
Oh, that go. Oh, the way she says, the one that remains intact shows no signs of life either. That goes in line with the what was said from the actual web event. So, the theory that that's the frost moon confirmed then, like it got to be the frost moon that remains. I mean, even the statement in it is shown to be that it might not be alive either, but it's like holding its will. I feel like something like that makes a lot of sense for what the frost moon signifies, anyways. As like the other two moons shattered, it makes the most sense. It's actually really interesting hearing all of this because it's so deeper in the game's lore, but you'd have to go to your way to read it. Which I wasn't interested in looking at all that during like the first 2 years, 2.5 years of Genshin I played back in 2021, I think, was when I started playing. Yeah, cool.
I wonder if becoming human was an evolution or regression to her. How did it feel, witnessing the self-destruction of her species firsthand?
All
I
right.
considered asking her these questions when we first met, but given her personality, I thought better of it. I think I'll just leave her alone to work on her sculptures.
Oh. Wait, so I've been watching lore videos recently, and people also theorize that the Notcry teaser, the voice was Nicole. She's part of the Hexa Circle, but before that, people had said that Nicole was a person that was part of the Sealy race, and because of someone who fell in love with a human and broke some kind of promise, I forgot what it was, but it was an act of treason, and as recompense, her entire race, um, that used to be angels, turned into Seelies instead. While some may have remained and changed shape into something else, but I could be wrong about that when I say that. But I'm pretty certain that's probably what this is. That's very interesting. I hope I hear more about this in the future, but I'm sure we're gonna meet someone for the Hexazircle officially eventually. I feel like Notcry gonna really push the agenda for the story that it's gonna bring.
I spend most of my time training in the Abyss.
I think these are
There's
voice up
little
when
that
you
deserves my
get fresh
attention
soup
on the outside.
levels.
You've got nothing to worry about with me, though. I mean this world no harm. The worst part about training for long periods is managing the physical pain and fatigue.
All right, she did
You
say
can use
this.
Abyssal
Okay,
power to
I
help
remember
ease.
this. I remember this. Let's just do this one. I want to hear this
I met a bard once when I
one
was
more time.
exploring Mondstadt. He taught me how to play music, then dragged me to the tavern to drink with him. I quickly adapted to the feeling of inebriation and felt completely fine, even as we drank more over the next few days.
Uh,
That bard, though, at some point, I noticed he'd passed out cold in his chair. So I ended up having to pay his bill.
it really just sounds like Venti, bro. It makes me want to see Venti voice on for a sec. Now, there's still a few more at level 6, and then there's one at level 5. Obviously, there's a voice size for actually, you know, the other voice lines. I thought they were stock the gloves. I forgot. I mean, I saw your messages earlier, but I forgot to read that. Yeah, I thought they were stalkies too, or something special. Apparently, her limbs were cut off. So, yeah, very cryptic thing to know, even though she looks so cool. But it came at a price. Well, it doesn't really matter. She didn't have to worry about losing them ever again. Now, I really want to know about those us goals right there. That's what made me really want her. Maybe you could say it's driven from the attraction of her body, and yeah, honestly, there is something very attractive about her. More than what I imagined her to be when we saw her in Fontaine. But after learning about her backstory as such, it wasn't just me falling in love with this character. It was really just the implication of how much influence this character is going to have in Taven. And maybe it's just because her individual being makes her more interesting. And at the end of the day, I have a feeling Skirk's going to get an involvement sometime in the future. Not just implied from her story quest, I'm pretty sure there's going to be implication in it. So, we'll see. You know, I'm still really happy getting this character. Fortunately, I didn't get Skirk on my second account yet, even though I did 60 pulls. I'm currently at 65 pity. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get it in about the next 10 pull or so, but I got to grind for it. And what we got to do right now is I need to hurry the stream out so that I can go do a magic theater on my second account. But for this account, we already know I have enough characters for visioning of every element in the game because I just built characters. So, um, did I do this yet? No, I have not. So that means, could I risk 2? It looks like it's close to 4 though. That's driving it home a bit. I don't know if I want it to go any higher than that. I would say this is good enough, but I'd say it's good enough for now. I'd say it's good enough for now. Alright. Alright, listen to some Mondstadt music, but it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. This theater, we are going to do quite a bit today because we also have the new Envisaged Echoes I'm going to try to do because I heard it was difficult as shit. So I'm looking forward to seeing if I can do it before we even do the theater. Because I thought about doing it during like a point where I want to just take a small break. No, I'm going to try to do it first. I worry that I don't have enough damage though, but we will see. Oh yeah, thank you. I needed to know that. What was this music called again? I really like this music. I know we had heard it during, if I'm not mistaken, it was like during it was a certain area that we had heard it from. Whether it was an event or if it was the story quest event for Simulacra. I think it was for Simulacra, I'm thinking. I really did like that music though. Simulacra had a lot of music that I liked, despite the Disney theme it gave off. I don't have shit, huh? I can't even bother with that. Do I want her? Her echo is very beautiful. I like it more than Raiden's, unfortunately. You ain't catching me lacking. F out of here. I think it's alright. But somehow hers looks so cool. I like hers more than Ganyu's, bro. Hers just looks really nice. A nice cryo color and everything. Crown might not be my favorite element, but if I had to say, if if this game was like how I felt about like other games with elements, fire would be first, ice would be second, and then electric would be third. But sometimes they always interchange. Right now, uh, in this game, they really made ice not the most like desirable, despite me still liking ice as an element, or cryo in this case. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, they forced a lineup? Was this a thing before? Oh no, they were just one character. Ah, okay. They're forcing a trial one on me. I don't like that. Well, when an active character opponent hits an opponent with an attack during the planning and timing challenge, 4 electro particles will be jet. You can trigger once every 25 seconds. Thunder surges will appear in intervals. During thunder surges, Raiden's crit damage will be increased by 150%, which I mean, I built her to have as much ER because I didn't want to deal with the BS. Now, let's be honest, they're gonna make me play with a C0 Sara. Just let me play with mines. I don't want to play this. C0 Sara is really, really bad. Toma, Toma's good enough. Toma's always been good enough, to be honest. But C0 Toma, I don't know about that, Chief. Now, C0 Severus is very nice. Very, very nice. You know, I still really like Severus, so she could be fine at any constellation level. Oh, I worry about this. Defeat all opponents within a toddler. Let's see. If I Raiden with C2, then I probably wouldn't have any trouble with the shows. But the way my Raiden is built, she's like super, super strong. But I'm gonna pray that I actually have the damage for this. I probably the fact they're making us play with a trial C0 Sara, not even C1. Actually C2. I think it's C2 in the end, but you know it didn't matter. I wish I could play with my. What the fuck? Have I seen this before? I did that wrong. Well, don't worry about that. So this is what we gotta deal with. Yes. No Favonius is a virtue.
Justice will Inazuma shines eternal.
Is this possible?
There is no. Here's backup. Check this out. Glory to the Shogun. Quiver. Torn to oblivion.
Uh, is this possible? Is this possible? Is this possible? I don't think my account could do this.
You asked for it.
My ride is not exactly ill built, you know.
I got you covered. Quiver. Inazuma shines eternal.
Of course I don't crit.
Shine down. Storm the front. Justice will prevail.
Is this possible? I feel like without a C2 Raiden, this is very hard. I'm surprised my Raiden didn't crit, by the way. She had over 80 crit rate in this build, by the way. This is a bit worrisome. I could have went for a high DPS build, but her crit is not as high, her crit rate, so she's more viable to, like, not be able to do much. Developers, was there a reason to make this trial this difficult? I feel like you would need a really good understated for rotation. The problem is, no energy is not fun. Not fun at all.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
80.
Illusion shattered. Hands where I can see them.
Here's backup!
No turning back. Inazuma shines eternal.
I forget I have to do. I'm playing Sarah like she's C1, bro. Or is it C2? I forget. Anyways. Where? Oh, this is really good.
Flash.
Don't get too close!
I keep forgetting.
You asked for it. Drop your weapon.
I got you covered!
No shot, you just bro.
Glory to the shoulders. Strike. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
No! I don't know if I could do better than that. Oh, the crit was so good there, though. Fuck. Can I do better than that? That is... My fault is probably not doing Sarah's charge attack because she's C0 with the devs being cringe looking at us. So maybe my first rotation really does matter a lot here. Let's try it again.
Flash. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Here's backup! Check this out!
Final warning. Justice will prevail. No turning back. Quiver. Now you shall perish.
It is definitely better.
Drop your weapons. There is no escape.
I got you covered! Don't get too close!
Oh, shit.
You asked for it. Strike. Glory to the shoulders. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, yeah, it is better.
Check this out! Here's backup!
Final warning. Quiver. Now you shall perish.
No shot. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I actually got that. Hey, it only took 3 tries. People were saying this was really hard, and the only thing I understood was funneling energy into writing made it a lot easier, but also the first rotation really did matter. Like, if you didn't do the rotation, like, albeit to like a tryhard degree, it would be kind of annoying to even deal with the downsides of what you have to do with writing. So it's definitely understanding the character, but can we really say that's understanding the character? Look, Ryder had the highest burst cost in the game, and for no damn reason, might I add, because even if her kit, you know, allows that you will do more damage, or I should say, the fact that burst cost of your whole team affects your damage. As decent as writing can be, she plays like every other character that burst reliant at the end of the day. So making it a challenge like that, whether that's just a check of like understanding how to play a character or not, it's more about actually understanding the core gameplay of Genshin. Because most of the time, until you get a good enough build, you're probably not going to see anything valuable out of that. What the heck? What's going on here? Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Well, since he has this on, This might be the Pyro Goblin's fault. If I could take that from Auron, which I'm willing to, it's just I'm only willing to because I don't use them that much, but kind of tempted to. I just don't like how low accurate damage is. It's not bad. It's just like it's definitely a Pyro Goblin problem. Ah, nah, I'll leave it alone. Anyways, we wasted enough time here, yeah. Since I don't do this right away when I get on, then I don't choose the characters in here. But I did see the opening cast. They're already putting Dahlia up there, which is frustrating. Rosario, Risley, I don't have Risley, so that's nice. I don't have Lenny, so that'd be cool to play him. I guess I could look at his voice lines while I'm at it. I don't think I actually really took the luxury of doing that. I also don't have Tartaglia, so I'm willing to check his voice lines on that too. They're gonna force me to use Dahlia, which kind of irks me, but I accept it as such. They used my what? What? They used my condition here? What the what? Anyways, I guess they let you put Kanich in here, which is fair. Um, they let you Longyon in here? How interesting. I was probably so use my Ganyu though. Why did Tur use my Ganyu? Is he lacking a character to be able to do it? So he picks Ganyu because it's probably the only one he doesn't have or something. I don't know why he uses my Ganyu. It's kind of funny. Um, I guess I could let Kenny stay there. I mean, I changed the build a lot, bro. Alright. If I could take the chance to look at this. Fight, you could change the weapon's appearance now, because weapon skins are in the game looking at. Anyways, is he on the right build? I could improve his damage output, but I don't think I need to. Ends up being off by 100%. Guess I'll let him have it. I do need to one day get another crit damage circlet on set. Whether I have to craft it or not does not bother me. I'll have to do it eventually. Okay, so confirm that lineup. You know, I was thinking about putting my Ceases Kai up there. Somebody. My Gami's not really built, but I could try to play him in here. Because he probably does more than enough damage, actually. Probably. Probably. I mean, he's C6, so he probably does. Caesars gives some extra crit value, says, so the thing that's gonna be a problem is probably the fact that he needs a crit damage circlet. Definitely need to consider taking the L on this one, big man. You're just gonna have to look like that, man. Until I decide to come back to you. Man, am I proud of my Farina? She got a build that makes her like within the top 10 in the world. So I love her deeply. You could say she's one of my favorite females in the entire game. So that probably will never change either. Maybe there's probably other women that I'm more attracted to than her, but I probably will never stop being attracted to Farina. Okay, let's do this. Yep, the final boss is a Skirk check. Oh my god, what? I like the first boss is definitely more about Pyro. The second boss is more about Cryo. The third boss is more about Hydro? Yeah, it's more of a Hydro check. And then the last boss is a Cryo check. One way to show a new character, I'm not gonna like that in the future, but hopefully they don't make it too annoying. Maybe I'm tripping. There's more characters here that I don't own, so I'm definitely gonna probably check Dahlia's voice on. And then, of course, we're gonna have to check Child's as well. We're probably gonna have to force. Am I gonna have to force a team with Shaoling? I feel like I feel like Child by himself with a build like this is gonna be so shit. Because he actually needs good CV to do decent damage on his own. Like, he needs decent CV. And even then, it's kind of a struggle for him, so... It's safe to assume with Trial Child, he's gonna probably do no damage. So, it's gonna have to be my Shaoling versus this. My Shaoling's not on a DPS build. That's kind of the problem right now. But, that's here nor there. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, we can check Fantastical Blessings. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any of the characters. So Vaporize, Frozen, Melts. About what I expected. It's actually the first time we're getting a Cryo with Hydro Pyro as an Imagining Theater, by the way. Oh, we can actually get Kanich in here. Give me this. I don't know if I care about getting Longyang or not. Like, what character is going to benefit from it? I know that I am going to have to force Traveler in here. We got you. Seat Lolly, Farina, Nuvolet. This is gonna probably be the easiest theater to be honest as well. Like I don't know if I'm gonna want to grab other people's characters because like I mean, give me you. You're gonna be very important in here. I might want to consider Shincho as well. Since this is a theater of this caliber, I could consider this character, this character. Hu Tao. You're probably not an option in this one actually. I kind of want to try Gaming in here. Alright, we should probably consider Bennett, of course. Um, Now, there's still extra slots left, so it looks like I'll have no choice but to grab you. You. Am I willing to get Mona? I don't think Mona's not on, like, I don't think she's on a good build. I mean, as long as she has that, she'll function. Because I care about her burst more than anything, even if it doesn't do damage. The buff is good enough. I could consider Toma. The problem with these last ones, because, like, I could use this character, but I kind of don't want Dia in Imaginary Theater like this, unless it's for Kanich. Well, since Kanich is in here, maybe I should consider her, but I'm gonna be very iffy about this one. Like, this choice is very iffy. So we could do like, an extra cast member here. The problem, the problem is who the heck do I choose? Craigs. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Craigs. Very nice. Tragic. I could grab Arlecchino, but my build is better than most people's Arlecchino unless they have like constellations, so I'm probably not gonna look at everyone's build. Oh, I could grab Emily, couldn't I? Ah, yes, I could get Emily. I didn't mean to grab her. I didn't mean to actually grab her yet. I'd have preferred to do this, even though I didn't need to do this. I guess I could use her in here, but there's a higher chance I'm not going to use her. Because trying to build a team around her is going to be tedious and a waste of characters, if I'm going to be real with you. Where I could use a character that only needs to have Burning Present or Burgeon Present. This character needs Burning specifically. That wouldn't sit with me. Um, the character I'm most willing to grab right now is an Arlecchino. Might grab my friend C2 Arlecchino. C2 Kanish. C2 Nubla. C2 Farina. Mm. That sounds like hell, bruh, but in a good type of way. That sounds weird to say that. Anyways, I'll have to think about that though. Ew. That's pretty decent. This is like, ew, you want to replace that 'cause that Ear of Runes it. This one to a lesser degree because of the attack percent. Holy shit. That's, holy shit, that's really close to 50 CB. Finale of the Neep. Wow, you got a decent crowd over. That's nice. Probably crafted it too. We'll grab a C2 Canese, but I don't know if I care enough about that. Oh yeah, my friend's trying to get C6 free now. That feather needs to change. This sounds pretty good. As you go, HP Goblin could be better. You have a better circlet than every circle I think I have from this set, which is tragic, but we don't talk about that. So there's not a lot of people giving out like a Constellation Arlecchino in here. It'd be fun to use a C6 D-Luke though. This time around I'm not going to try to use him for a bit. So I'm going to go for my friend C2 Arlecchino. Nice. Very fucking nice. Decent. Very good. That's pretty good. That could have been insane. From the looks of it, I think this is my friend actually that I know from Discord. If it's that Arlecchino. Anyways. First of many. Let's do this. It's definitely not going to be impossible. I'm worried about my second account, however. There's not really a time where having freeze really matters when we have such offensive reactions in this. So let's just have fun with it. Maybe I should get freeze origin just to make Skirk powerful. I don't know if I want to focus melt origin though. Because my options for melt will just be a Seat Lolly Mawika check. Most of the time I might try melt Risley. I mean, we're going to have to try melt Risley in the beginning, aren't we? Because the only Hydra we got here is you, because you don't really count as a Hydra character in my opinion. But maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. We grab this. Who do we got for crowd characters right now? Not many that I put up. I see for Layla, Kaya, Skirk. Scaffier, Lolly, Ganyu. Finally back was good. I just got started with Imaginary Theater, so you didn't really miss much. Um, should I grab a crowd character? I feel like for the first boss, I want Pyro. If I, if I am correct, can I even check it here? Could have sworn I could check it here. I guess I'll have to check it another way. It doesn't matter. When triggering vapor that opponent, unleash a tidal wave that deals hydro damage. I feel like with all the hydro that's in the game, I feel like having the alternate would be better. Do I want to focus characters right now, though? I wish it wasn't Cryo that was in the beginning. I wish it was Pyro. I'm realizing how many Pyro characters I had. Yeah, I kind of wish I had Pyro right now. I wish it was Pyro. Damn, the team I'm gonna have to make from a week makes me question myself, though. Because for the character we have, second boss requires Cryo, the third boss needs Hydro, so kind of want to have Farina for that. Maybe a new Valette for that, and that would be good enough. Mawika could be really good against the first boss, but it don't really matter. I could use Mawika against the dragon boss, but I don't really want to vaporize with her. Just because I just want to use her and get it over with. Maybe that's why. Maybe I should have gotten the Melt one. I just don't know if I want a Cryo character right now. I think I'm not gonna do that. I'll refresh. Pyro. I do want a Pyro character right now. Even though I don't really need it that badly. From my alternate cast, I think I'd like to get some of the supporting ones. Not really Bennett, but she says Toma, Dia. I don't know if I want to get Pyro Tower yet. That would be the only thing I don't want to see right now. Well, you made me pick. Fuck.
This will be a productive partnership.
This C2 Arlecchino, I completely forgot about. I, you know what? We'll just have to play this. Honestly, this theater gonna be so easy. It's not even funny. This is gonna be probably the easiest theater in a while. Not just because of my account though, but like most people that don't even have that many crowd characters and have a lot of pyro hydros will probably be fine getting into Visionary because there's a lot of pyro and hydro characters in the game. So which team should I do first? Oh, the Kino's overkill. I could first trial Risley. Tyler can't be used unless I want to do him, Shelling, Rosaria, Dahlia. Which, when I think about it, that sounds like probably the team I should run, shouldn't I? It's such a waste of our Rosaria. My Rosaria is too good for this guy. Anyways, okay, we're doing that. I guess we're doing this, because I don't know what other team to do. I forget how to play this guy, but I'll get used to it. I just I want to stop his rotation after using it for a bit.
Lights out.
Alright.
Riptide.
Let's stir things up. Hey, Boba, get them.
Ja. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of the frying pan. Maybe our gun would eat this. Punishment.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, I can't even do his rotation yet. I still got a lot of time.
Never. You can't run.
Now, since I've never used Child before, why are you showing up so freaking early? Okay, chill out. I don't need you right now. Since I got Arlecchino, I'm gonna probably use it against the first boss, so it doesn't matter. Fuck you. Do I get Benny? I have too many freaking pyro arm fielders. I need Hydro character now, don't I? Yeah. I'll grab Bennett now.
You want me on your team?
Hydro. Arguably the one I kind of wish I didn't get. I wish it was Shinjo.
It's time
Alright.
to pull the trigger.
The reason why I didn't want to get her is that this is gonna definitely make the Skirk team very, yeah. If I at least got Kanich, bro, that I could like deal with all these pyro kits I have. I can deal with it. Now, since I know I have not used your voice, like, I don't think I even trialed you when my friends had you up. Let me just see it.
Aside from all the children's books, I quite like some of the furnishings here. Like that star lamp, for example. I'm sure Tonya, Anton, and Tusser would love it. Okay, there's my intro. My dear sister, I am writing to you from a rest stop in an ancient castle filled with star lamps.
Okay.
Maybe that'll get them a little too intrigued. If they end up wanting to follow me here after reading this letter, then we'll be in trouble.
Wait, what? Doesn't sound good, actually. Alright, there is another character. I gotta hear Munchie Man.
You seem worried. Care to share what's on your mind? As a deacon, I'm quite good at helping people work through their troubles.
I don't have risk to give a weapon to. Really?
You were talking about how the deeper we go, the stronger the enemies we encounter? Yeah, I've noticed that too. It definitely keeps things interesting and fun. But seriously, now that we've broken the ice, what is it that's troubling you?
I see. It just kind of ends with that. Okay. You know, I'm still getting used to whatever the heck YouTube did because, like, now when I see people that have shown up more often, I'll just see like a crown next to their name, which is something I'm not used to seeing. Should I try this? I could I do this? If it's only like two of them, it wouldn't be too bad. I don't know if it's that worth it, but I kind of want to try it. I can use child against him. Since I'm probably going to replay this a bunch of times. And then I'm going to have to Omega grind throughout this week and next week for my second account. Because I'm close to getting Skirk. My second account. Which is really cool. I decided to do my polls on there if you didn't see the community post already. A new feature, yeah. Child. I really don't want to waste Rosaria here, if I'm going to be honest. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. I have Skirk, so I don't have to worry about this. They give you a rise, which is nice for the boss at the end. Do I use Toma? If I get Kanice, then it's going to feel kind of bad. But I do have Dia up, so maybe I'll end up getting Dia later. We can do a team like this. Alternate since Risley is pretty flexible.
Fire it up! I got you.
Thus saith the end.
Riptide!
Stay cool. Face your gift.
I liked where they were both together, bro. I mean, he's doing okay damage, but I would have to really get him the blessings to make him actually do damage. Even my freaking Rise on my second cut done more damage than this.
Interfere.
This is about to get interesting. I don't want to waste somebody else here, so I'm gonna have to keep retrying this. If it got that close, maybe I just need to stay on Child a bit longer. But that's risking the cooldown situation, so this is gonna be interesting. I gotta waste him here.
Don't get too close. Here,
May the Archon protect.
you can run, but you can't hop. Have
Maybe
a
I'll do
seat.
this first.
Away now.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Oh, I like this. That attack speed actually was pretty useful.
Check this out.
This is fun. Surprise baptism.
I had a second skill. What?
A moment, please.
That's awesome. What the heck?
Riptide. Tidal wave.
Did I get that? Please tell me I got that. Hey, I'll take it. Alright. Okay. I'd love to get her, because it's going to be harder to get her until, like, later. Because she's, one of the other cast members. The other cast, yeah. Anyway, but I'm going to get Frina. My problem is I wish I got Shincho. Kinda wanted Shincho. First boss is most likely the Capellius boss, because that required power. There's no way it isn't that boss. I'd be surprised if it isn't. I should consider doing this a little bit. Oh. Did I already upgrade this once and I didn't realize? Okay. I'll do this. Bruh. Do I pick the really overpowered supposed, but she is the strongest character in the game, but the Pyro Archon or the Hydro Dragon? I did say I want a Hydro character, but did I really need him right now? Can't say I wanted him right now. We'll have to do something about that. I could use Bawika, but I already got C2 Arlecchino. I'm just gonna use her. I could use Bawika against the Swanee. That's what I'll probably end up doing. I have too many freaking
Thank
power
you for
cards right now,
permitting,
though.
no, inviting me to.
Oh, I want to hear him finish. Sure, why not? I got the points for it. Go big or go home. Aw. Well, guess that sums up how my day was on my second, not my second account. My Bleach Bristol stream earlier today. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice you missed again. I thought it was done by you. The crown thing? I just realized that. Hello.
Well, you invited me to meet you here, so I'm guessing that means you're ready for a rematch.
You're crazy.
I'm just kidding, of course. This place is for resting. I wouldn't start a fight here. I do have some manners. I am getting a little restless here, though. Hope the next battle's a big one. I need a good workout.
So really the guy who's very itching to fight. Alright, Alia. We'll probably see you again later, but let's see if you say
Do
anything
you
else.
know what the best part of any story is? It's when the protagonist gets into big trouble.
In what way? There's a lot of ways to get into big trouble.
I love those moments when they're desperately trying to run away and have to use every ounce of their wit to escape. Once the story goes in that direction, I'm hooked. Can't put the book down. Still,
I do
most
agree with
stories end the exact same way, with the protagonists finding their way out of the mess and living boringly ever after. I usually return the book before I get to that part.
that. Bruh. Hey, there's definitely uh, a type of story that he would be hooked on, which it's like the psychological thriller type anime. I've watched some of those as an example. I really like those. Those ones are really nice, especially the what do I call it? I like calling it Danganronpa style, but they do have another word for it. But those style of anime that I've watched where you're put into a situation where you have to play various games at the mercy of someone who's so powerful that they could kill you if you, so as much not actually comply to do what you gotta do to survive. Those type of anime are just the most interesting. This one's sweet, so it's Coppelius called it. It's cool to know that when somebody is like watched you multiple times, or has carried to say multiple times, that it just shows a crownness in him. Okay, so what do I do? Bet it would be good, but since I have C2 Kiddo, she's gonna wipe that. She's gonna wipe it. Now, I probably should start using linear, which is what I plan to do in the first place. Not having a crowd doesn't really matter, but I don't know if I feel good about releasing Shanling already. I would have rather had her for one of the stages after this, but this probably is the best place to use her. So I guess I'll have to accept that fact. The thing that hurts is using Toma here. Why use two supports like that? Just because I don't want to waste this character here right now. My only other option would be to do this. But then that means I have to get a crowd character after this. Guess that's all I can do.
Stay cool. Face your gifts.
Transfixed. Let's get this show on the road.
Not bad.
Overruled. Yeah.
C2 Arlecchio is so interesting to play.
Laid bare.
Now, I didn't expect her to struggle that much. Interesting. That was a C2 Arlecchino, by the way. My friend has a pretty good build on her, so I'm a little bit surprised she struggled that much. But then again, I didn't have a Bennett on, so it could have been better. Oh, I do kind of want Longyan right now. Do kind of want Longyan right now. Ooh, I might have to pick that cryo option. If I could get Ganyu right now, Kaya or Layla, that would be really nice. The only character I would accept using if I get there right now is a Scoffy and Skirk. Maybe when I do... no. I really need her for that boss at the end. I mean, I could... I don't even know. I'm worried that they manipulate the HP in Imaginary Theater just to show the character, let's be honest. I'm worried about that logic. Maybe I could try something in the future of this. If anything changes, but I gotta try a character. Oh. Which one do I want more? C4 Layla or this? Layla would be better for the next boss coming up. Or the boss after, actually. The next boss is a Swan. I mean, technically she'd be good for that boss, though. I like to save Kaya for later, but I wouldn't mind using him right now. I kind of need Shang Cho next. I realized like, I did not put that many Hydra characters up here. In my ultimate cast, there's only one Hydra left. But if I get Kanish, I think it's all good. This is mostly the reason why I didn't want to put Yelan here. Or I didn't want like Yelan. I would have used Shang Cho by now. Freyna can only be used once, so I mean we're gonna have to figure something out with that. Which crowd catcher should I use? Think I think I'll go with Layla for now.
I applied for vacation. You remembered.
Yes, I remember it. Since I have pyro characters, I think this is fine. This is the Leyline one. After I get a little bit more characters, I'll focus on buffs. This stream might actually be pretty lengthy though, because I'm not joking. I will probably retry a few times. I don't know if I really should do that, because I do need to eat dinner, but you know, I want to focus this while I got this time to do so. I don't want to waste these three yet. I'm probably considering using Yelan right after this run though. I'd rather not waste Arlecchino here though, so I might just do this because obviously this is just a monolith challenge. It's easy to waste a character here. This is your time to shine. Let's go.
Don't get.
Flip and fly.
Punishment!
Now disappear!
I don't think I was supposed to do that, but I felt like doing that. No shot, you didn't. He didn't.
Here comes the finale!
Check
Wow.
this out! Supporting fire!
Lights out.
This is my fault for not doing that. That's a bit better. You know what's funny? I forgot to check linear voice sounds. I guess we just got to accept it as such. I guess it doesn't matter because we'll have another chance to do it after this.
A round of applause!
Here's backup!
I at least understand how to use linear, despite me not having it, because I like looking at characters I don't normally get to play. And charge set characters I don't mind playing. It's just I don't feel like getting another charge set character after Gangyu. Gangyu was a special case after all.
Step right up.
Oh, I didn't get a melt on that. I get a minute.
Fire it up!
You know what?
Judgment! Punishment! Here comes the finale.
Hey, I got with the Grim Walking Cat. Let's go. Ooh, I guess it is a good time to get you. Oh, I really want Gangyu right now. Alright, I think I'll do this. Even though part of me shouldn't. We're gonna have to do it. Who's left? Kanich, who I kinda need to start getting right now. Ganyu, I want to get Ganyu. I want to get Kaya. I want to get Shincho, and I want Dia and Gamin. Hutao is kind of like the wild card. I just kind of got her because why not? Traveler, I wanted to save for. Is it for this next boss? I wouldn't mind starting to use my weaker right now. Actually, if I can get Seat Lolly, I'd actually do that. Mm. And they give me. Hmm. Well, isn't this a predicament? If I had Huta, I'd use her right now, since I already used Linny up. Oh, y'all should use Arlecchino. I don't really want to use her for this one. I don't like her place out of that extent. Not that Moika's any better, but you know. Mm, I kind of need C. Lolly right now. I at least have a crowd character, so it should still be doable at the very least. It will feel kind of bad. Maybe I should have gotten. I don't know. I do think I need Moika right now. I mean, I could do a Kinesium because of this. I guess that's the angle I go for.
Glad to be working with you.
Let's at least go check Linear. Because I don't think I ever really seated Voice as a theater, or am I just forgetting? But for some reason, I don't feel like I really had look at them because. Oh, Wolfie's asleep. That's that sound I'm hearing.
2 questions. Have you got a moment? And if so, would you like to see a magic trick?
Okay.
Consider it a rehearsal, or simply a little light entertainment to lift the mood. Which deck of cards shall I go with? Ah, yes, this one suits the occasion.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I woke you. I'll do this now. Oh, this is this one. This should be fine. My biggest problem is I'm probably gonna be forced to use someone I don't want to use right now, which is what I'm realizing. I'll risk that. Oh, that would warrant my attention. I'm not gonna lie. The problem is that would force me to use Nuvolent. I wouldn't mind using Nuvolent for one run because I kind of only need him for the dragon. The problem is the team I'd have to play. Hopefully, I can get the characters I need later on because that is gonna cause a problem later. This was definitely the easiest. I should just go with the easiest instead of the one with the most points. The one with the most points I feel like isn't not doable though. I feel like it's very doable though. I could do Nuvola. Layla. I don't know if I want to use Longyong, but I could use her. The problem would be the fourth slot. I'm either going to use a character I don't normally want to play just to fill a slot, because I don't really think I would use Kanish for anything else. I kind of want to try and see if I can do it. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I can't do it, to be fair. I'm gonna have to play something that's gonna be really whack, because I wasted a lot of the good Pyro characters in the beginning, which kind of sucked. The Pyro support side, using Shelling in the very beginning also just doesn't help. But I mean, the options I had was just not good. Now I have to do something, albeit not to my fun factor. Double shield with Kanish. I'd rather not use Kanish here, but I don't want to use anyone else. I don't want to waste that C to Arlecchino.
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth!
Which will it be?
Hold. Mine to command.
Be sanctified.
Take a look behind the veil! Take a look behind the veil! Snowed under!
Settle down. Aha!
All ice on you!
The night is cold.
All ice
got
on
him
you!
cornered.
Oh, this is bad.
Up and away! Swift is this walk.
Stop the tides beckon.
Honestly, I guess to be expected.
Rain of How about this? Take a seat. Can't fly! Butterfly! My guiding stars!
Locked on.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Can't hide! Stars, shine free. Not now.
I knew you couldn't resist. Might be humbled.
This is not too bad. Oh, that.
Night
My
wind
guiding
blow.
stars! Hills be gone!
Well, we managed to do it. Okay. Um, I wish I could grab Skirk right now, but Kaya. Stinging chill, granting crit damage. Whenever frozen is triggered. Hold on. Companion invite is a very powerful tool. We got a lot of characters left in our arsenal. We could guarantee a character right now that we're missing. Frina, Yelan, Wika, Kaya, Bennett. I feel like the only character I need right now would be Pyro Traveler, and I can do this boss up ahead. Or I could get Ceylon, because that's the whole case in point. I can live without the Pyro Traveler, I could get her. But if I get either of those two, I think I'll be fine. There is a chance I get shafted and don't see her appear in this lineup, but there's a lot of cryos left and less of other elements. Mostly just Hydro. Okay. Doing it. Please. Okay, so somehow Cryo's avoiding me. That's not a good sign. So I have to do this. Now, I can make this work with
Just what will we
Moika,
come across this time?
because he's Pyro Traveler, so we should be fine. I'll do Layla, Kaya, and Pyro Traveler with Moika. That team should function well enough. The funny part is, now that I think about it, I think I need Hydro on this bus, don't I? You know what? We're about to show something jank right now. So you can make Yelan's burst proc by using Marika's bike to dash.
Quiet now. Game.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Do this, do this, do this, do this. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Dodge this!
Yeah, it was really Jake. I thought I could actually make use of Yelan. Now it doesn't even make me want. I still need to cry on the boss, but I didn't feel like I needed Yelan. Was it worth wasting Yelan here? I'm thinking of retrying this. Okay. Okay, we still have 2 more bosses left after this one. That's why I want to use Layla. But maybe this was probably the right choice because I could actually have another character for a team. But I don't know. I don't know. Part of me wants to retry it. Let me see again. Okay, so my options were this. Yeah, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I need Yelan for the boss at the very end, so wasting 1 proc here may or may not be worth it. This is because I could have get Shincho sooner. Now I felt like I need a cryo character, and Layla could have been that character, and I could have Shinto for something else, but then I probably would have been forced to use her, because, I mean, with my lineup of characters, my only other option would be to use Kanich. Or, I could still use this character. I'll think about using her after this, though. That was when I wanted to use her. I'm kind of torn. Yeah, you know what, I'll just do this clear, and make it look better than before.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Uh-oh.
Light of the blazing sun!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, you could do something jank like that. You dash with your bike, it causes Yellow's skill to proc, which looks really weird, but it looks cool at the same time. I don't know. Oh, we cleared it faster that time. You know, I just realized, retry this, I could actually re-roll for this. Why did I not think of doing that? Huh. I feel like Hutao, you came a little bit too late. Maybe I can get you out there, but I'm gonna get the Shincho. Cryo is very much wanted a bit more now, so it can't really escape me this time. Time for you to wake up. Options. Shincho. There's Kanich. I'd rather not waste Yelan right now. Wika can be used in the next type of enemies I got going on. Same with Arlecchino, same with Traveler. The problem is, I'm more tempted to grab Huta than Scafier right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, at
Good
least
eye.
I'm using it. Dude, there's no way I just got shafted like that. What? You got to be fucking joking. Okay, Gamin probably more useful right
I'll
now.
start my warm-up routine.
I could have grabbed Dia and then used Kenichi next one, but fuck that. Dude, that is so stupid how cringe that is. I'm sorry to say it, I gotta say it. What are the chances? I have 4 cryo characters left and I get one of the 2 pyros. That's crazy. I have freaking 4 cryos left. It should have just given me Skirk, man. Why is Skirk being this freaking stingy with me? It's not like I wanted her right now anyway. She knows when she's needed. Alright. This is when I want to start using Arlecchino and Hutao. I probably should consider using Hutao, but I might have to do something jank here. I mean, I don't have a choice but to do something jank here. I don't want to waste Bennett here, but I might have to consider that for the next one. I'd like to not use him here, but I might have to. I don't know any other time I would use him. Unless I want to use him. Judging the options I have, I'd rather use Pyro Traveler for Kniz than use Kniz for Hu Tao. I'll do this.
Let me read you a turn. Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Mighty mythical beast!
Outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power. My guiding stars. Stars, shine.
Up to it, Manzai!
Uh-oh.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Maybe I shouldn't use
The night
Gaming.
is cold.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
Did I get that? I didn't even look at the time. I was trying to focus, bro. Holy shit, that was way too close. Have I ever seen Gaming's voice lines? I feel like I was forced to at one point. Oh, now that's beautiful. I love seeing both of these women right here in front of me. Alright, let me stop. Skirk is lovely. See, Lily is probably one of my favorite females in the game for sure. So, yeah. It'd be nicer to grab her because I can use her right away. Whereas I kind of want her for the final boss. We're about to fight the next boss anyways. You know I'm not grabbing that. It's Ganyu's so freaking late. It pisses me off. Come here. Alright, come here.
Need something taken care of?
I'm actually so salty, whatever. I couldn't focus buffs this time around as much as I usually do. Usually I would focus buffs a decent amount, but I haven't even seen that many of like the mystery cast events even appear. It kind of just sucks. So now we got this. Basically, for here, I feel kind of bad because I feel like I'm gonna get Skirk's team assembled in the next run. So no, I do think. I don't. I mean, I don't feel like I need to worry about that much Hydra, do I? I feel like New Whip by himself would be good enough. I'm probably gonna be with the teammates I'm gonna have to force. I mean, unless I want to just do Mawika, but I kind of want to use Mawika after this, or Arlecchino after this. I'm kind of torn. I mean, this stage should function. Kind of. Let's just try it.
Be sanctified.
Come on.
Hop to it, Manzai.
I only get 22 seconds left. Holy shit.
Down.
Yep, target acquired.
I didn't know it was this bad. Ooh. This is I thought I could do something mismatch, even though I don't know if I'd even kill him in time. This might want my Frina. I didn't think it would be this bad. They made his shield harder to break, so passively having Frina just hitting in the sky would be already like way too good. Look, this is fine. I could do this. That should already be like a start for something. Problem would be the teammates that come after. I don't know what I want to use. I want to save both of the characters together, but I don't want to just chicken hold it to the final run. That's why I'm trying not to use these two. So I'm kind of like stuck between these two, or I have to use Arlecado here. I want to use Arlecado in the next one or the one before that. At the same time, now that I think about it, I don't think it really matters. I'll just try this one more time.
See, Laline, he's Papa. Get him!
Silence.
Get to work!
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Silence.
Time to go!
Wow, this is not easy.
Show no mercy! Suffer the...
Mighty mythical beast.
Bow your head.
Wow, this is not easy.
Let the mighty be humbled.
I feel like this is not doable without Farina. To get the stellar reward is actually tough. I feel like they take it with the Imaginary Theater, didn't they? This is gonna make it hard to use a good Skirk team at the end. 'Cause I've already wasted most of my Hydro options. Or, oh, sorry, cryo options I want to use, so I can't use most cryo options. So I'm gonna have to do something I wish I didn't have to do, which I'm gonna have to do this. I'd rather not use them. This is the only way I can do this.
Silence.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them! Yeah!
Settle down.
Show no mercy! Suffer the...
Hop to it, Manzai.
Oh, I messed up.
The tides beckon.
echoing song! You two! Time to end them!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Yes, sir. Beat him with the beam. Alright. I kind of want both. It doesn't even matter, cause I haven't used Bennett in a while, and I feel like I'm about to use Bennett now. It feels kind of wrong that I'm only gonna use it for the next stage. I kind of want you. Alright, come here, Scuffy.
Ready to spice things up. Time to get down to business.
Now we have every character. So now we're gonna have to make it count. This next one you need to kill the fluid avatar of lava. But my problem is I already wasted Nuva, so can this please not be the only stage? That might not be too bad. Oh, I can't get that. This might not be too bad. I can use Kanich and Pyro, or I can use Moika. It's gonna be just as good. Yeah. Hello. I could also use the C2. Or again, I don't even know which one to use. It doesn't matter. I have a lot of options. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Or I could do this. Do that.
Rise with the sun. Blaze over. Accept. Suffer the wrath of Eastly. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Full throttle. Born of ice and frost. Everybody stand back. You two. Time to end them. Get to work. Incinerate! Wrath from the sky! Rex Lapis! Lolline, he's Papa! Get him! Teamwork is dreamwork! Pyroclastic surge!
This might be difficult.
Try and stop me! No touching! Suffer the wrath of Eastly! I'm going in!
I got close. Let's try it again. It actually is difficult just because, like, if they're too spread apart, it actually makes it more annoying. How interesting. Well, if it gets too annoying, I could just use the Arlecchino, to be honest. So probably have an easier time dealing with them instead of me waiting for bursts to happen. I could just, like, get a lot of free licks on their shield.
All hail! Access denied. Teamwork is true. Lolline, he's Papa. Ugh. Get to work. Light of the blazing sun. Rev the engine. Suffer the wrath of East. Everybody stand back. Born of. Get to work. Wrath from the sky. Blaze over.
Ah, swap when I tell you to. Thank you.
Time to
Yeet,
end them.
yeet.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Full throttle. Pyroclastic surge.
Where are you at? Wow, I got help with it.
Lolline, he's Papa. Get him.
I'll take it. That was actually tough, not gonna lie. Alright, all I can get now are buffs. And the buffs I'm gonna get is here. Now, this is tragic because I didn't get to play this character throughout this, so we're gonna have to redo this. That doesn't feel great, you know? But fuck. 5 off, whatever. Since we didn't even get to do this twice, this is actually by far the worst run I think I've had for Imaginary Theater for trying to go for like a specific character's voice on this. Does it feel good? It really doesn't. Look at how long it took for me to get Skirk and her team assembled toward the end.
A little amuse-bouche. Boost on the loose. Here comes the catch. Quietly. Paradigm shift.
Oh, right. Fuck. I don't really care. Let's get this over with.
Up to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Whoa, why did you mean to go out for what? Out of here. I feel like I could have done that faster. Yeah. I'm just gonna end it. Sorry for the sneeze. The first one took a decently long, as Visioning usually does. Takes me a bit longer on my second account though. That was okay, she must have recently gotten it toward the end. Yeah, it makes sense. Checks out. That's ugly. Got all the characters to appear. Of course, that team cleared the fastest. Swanee, but that's why I low-key wanted to reset. Because scarcely could have cleared faster if I did a rotation better. But I'm so used to playing STYGIAN ONSLAUGHT that I could have just done her warrior rotation better in the beginning. But I had forgotten that I had to charge attack after using her burst. If I use her burst in the beginning like that. Well, I grabbed that. Not the item from Imaginary Theater. Or from Imaginary Theater. Because I'm looking forward to it. Which is the, sanctifying elixir. I did not know that had an animation for the cellar showing. It's really fast though. Oh, we just got this. I'm gonna have to use that. I mean, man, I really hate that this is not just a condensed. Why is it transient? It like actually ruins things. Alright, we should have gotten more talent mats for Skirk here. Which are these? Very nice. Oh right, there's usually a new thespian tricks. I haven't checked that yet, have I? Now, if I was patient, I could have made a crowd go with this patch, but I decided to be a little bit stingy. It was only because I didn't get Skirk on the 50-50. I wasn't expecting to get her on early, because I don't get lucky on earlies. It's very rare that I get an early, so when I do, I'm really surprised when I do. Even though I say I'm not lucky with that, I'm probably just average. Okay, have to reposition this. I have no idea what this sounds like. Oh, this is very cute actually. As far as she getting a thespian trick, she hasn't been, reran in quite a while. There is a chance she'll be reran next patch, and I've heard rumors about it. And ooh, I actually really like the thespian trick. Sadly, I don't want the character, so for those who got Lenny, it's actually one of the more better ones from here. Ah, yes, I feel like she's done this pose before, yes. Oh, that's interesting. It's very simple, yet it feels very unique at the same time for her. Very cute. Well, since I like Charlotte, I'll get it. I still won't build her until she's C4, though. If only I liked this character enough. I mean, I still like her enough to get her on my second account, but with the rumors I'm hearing, it feels like I'm gonna have to take an L somewhere if it's true. Anyways, you have to replay this whole theater just because I only got to talk to her once.
Challenging the powerful is always a painful process. You may fail many times before you succeed, and sustain devastating wounds along the way.
Ah, yes, speaking from experience, yes.
But when you look back on it, you'll see that it was worthwhile. After all, for the one who finds no worthy opponent left in the world, only loneliness awaits.
So she knows. That's how Sertology feels. Maybe he doesn't care about feeling like that, but at the same time, pretty sure that's the whole case. Ah, yes. What is this? Oh, right. Gotta grab those. I forgot I have to do it from there. If only I could unlock another one, but there isn't any other ones I can unlock. Because the ones I have to unlock require me to level 90 certain characters. And I don't want to sit through that. So, oh, now I gotta redo the whole theater just to hear Skirk's voice again. So, I'm gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, I guess we could also hear Lenny voice again. Now hopefully I could get better luck going into the Swanee Buzz, because by there was where the luck just kind of like dissipated. Like the characters I needed. Maybe we could focus buffs a little bit more. I don't need the hard focus freeze, but I didn't use all the KFC2 as much either, which that's on me. That's great. That's actually amazing I got her this early.
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
I kind of want to get this, but if I get this right now, then I can get another campaign event, which would be nice, but rerolling selectable events might work in my favor. Doo-doo. Who just did that? I have to go check that. Since we got the melt buff, it might be doable, to be honest. The problem is we're gonna have to destroy that Electro Lavacho shield. Or I could do this one, which is just easier. I kind of want to go for something different, though. Top fans. I really don't understand what this is. We got an XP system and everything. Ah, W. Yes. Yes, yes. Hello. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Okay. Let's do this. So, for this boss in the beginning, we're going to do this. This.
Have a seat.
This should be fun. Maybe.
Let's begin.
Nice and spicy.
You can run, but you can't hide.
West Wind, Cap, Booba, get them. Hey-ya!
Now. Get a little chilly.
Out of the frying pan, it's
Riptide.
Hey, child for the win, bro. What the Yelan? Why? But why do you as well? Like, why did the C2 Arlecado appear this early? Well, I need you anyways, it doesn't matter. Because of that, I'm gonna say because I'm not gonna pick anything up. Ooh, I kind of want to grab that, but first, I want to see. I want to see something. So we got Dahlia. We still need to see voice up for. I might as well give him the benefit of the doubt, even if I don't like him as much. Talia, you as well. Let's see what you got.
Aside from all the children's books, I quite like some of the furnishings here. Like that star lamp, for example. Okay.
Yes, you said the same thing twice. Congrats.
You seem worried. Care to share what's on your mind? As a
Oh, you
deacon,
did
I'm
say
quite
something
good
like
at
that
helping people
earlier.
work through their troubles. You were talking about how the deeper
Oh,
we go, the
right,
stronger
he
the
did say
enemies
this
we
earlier,
encounter.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, so this is what I had
I've
missed
noticed
earlier
that
when I was
too.
talking over this.
It
Okay.
definitely keeps things interesting and fun.
Because he mentioned, like asking, yeah, what's troubling you? Okay, well, he said nothing. Essentially said nothing. We're just gonna immediately go to this, because I can wreck it. Now, I can use... I'm probably gonna use Linny. I might use Arlecchino, though. I might just use her here and then use her on the first boss. I kind of don't want to use Shaling here. That's kind of my breaking point, though. So we're gonna have to do something weird. We're just gonna have to try Kylokiss Shikari.
Yeah.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Dog's over. Huh? Go. show on the road. And voila! Transfixed.
Oh shit.
Witness my rise. Now disappear. Stay calm. Here comes the finale.
Riptide!
Is it?
How the fuck did that happen, bro? Fuck you. Fuck you. How the fuck did that happen? I'm actually so triggered. I'd like to get Seat Lolly, but I kind of want to push her back if possible. So, guess this. I can't say no to companion with it. Now, what characters do we need? Ooh, this is a nice and fine lineup. So, Shicho appearing this early is perfect. I think I might grab him, actually. It'd be perfect, yeah. Bennett I could use here, but I don't really need to grab him. Lanyan I wish I could grab right now.
For justice.
I'll have to take that one. Grab that right now. Do I grab a pyro character? I mean, I wouldn't mind to, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I feel like I'll get one eventually. But the boss I'm gonna fight, I'm probably gonna use Arlecchino, Lenny, and Shanling. I'm definitely gonna use Shanling. It's either I use Dahlia or I use Longan. I mean, it's in the realm within reason, so. Companion, random, I'll take the risk. What an interesting assortment of characters. I want Dia and Kinich, so I can use them both. But Ganyu kind of an outlier. On one hand, I kind of want another crowd character, but I haven't used my Rosaria, or of course the Layla I just got. So I don't feel like I need to get her yet. I would get Dia, and it might actually prove more useful for this boss we're about to fight. Or I could get Kinich and then get Dia later. Kind of thinking about doing that because I'm probably going to lose an on-field DPS after this. Oh, when I put my brain together, this does make the
Glad to
most
be
sense.
working with you.
I'll probably use Risley after this next fight. I'll just get that because it's just better. Bruh. Go back, you could try to see if he does a different voice line. Joe, do you got anything to say for me, my dude, my bro, my homie? Also, Lenny.
Two questions. Have you consider it?
Well, isn't that unlucky? Well, I wish that you could just keep, talking to them and they'll say a different voice line every time. That would make it to where I don't have to keep redoing this. Or
If you
could they
want to become
put
a
these?
true warrior, the strongest enemies are the ones you should be most excited about. After all, a gruesome grisly fight to the death is one of the best ways to hone your skills. I honestly can't even get in the mood unless there's a bit of a challenge involved.
Well, I could kind of get that. I mean, every guy who's trying to be strongest would rather have a challenge than not. could use Layla against this boss, which now that my brain thinking it, I'm probably gonna do it. This Arlecchino gonna carry, so gonna make it work. Gonna make it work. My biggest problem, I'm gonna have to waste Huto here. Unless I do something like, which I could do that. I guess I could do that. Freaking, let's go. But shelling would be better against this boss.
Transfix. Hold. Mine's a command. Gussean animal arc. A round of applause. Don't be scared. My guiding star.
Is this really a C2 Arlecchino or the boss just that tanky? Obviously, I could have played it better if I did the meld correctly, but I don't have Layla on my second account to test this, so I haven't been able to. Wow, this is a hard bargain. Keep a character to the final act, or wait later, or grab you. I mean, I do think I need to start thinking about getting Farina, but I don't need her yet. I got some character for free, so I need pyro characters instead. Crowd character would be welcome. And I don't have any other Hydra, so maybe I should get Yelan. I'll get Yelan. But the next time Scafe appears, I might grab her. There's a lot of characters in the alternate cast I don't have. Which character do I need most right now? Before I go back to see Lenny's voice lines. I'm gonna use Wriothesley in the next one. I guess I could use Wriothesley, Xiangling, Xingqiu, and um Rosaria? Nah, I'd rather just use Layla. Use Layla till the end. I don't need to rush getting a crowd character just yet, because of the options I already have. It would be nice to have another one though. So maybe I should try for one. I could get Kaya. Kaya or Gang would be fine. I wouldn't mind getting... I wouldn't mind getting her right now. Yeah, I wouldn't mind grabbing... Maybe I should try for Granny Eatsley. But I need a pyro character. Funnily enough, Tomware Bennett would be nice right now. It does give me a good chance. Okay. So there's Mawika, which I wouldn't mind getting. There's Pyro Traveler, which I'm more tempted to get for the Kenichi team than anything else. There's Farina, which I would like to start getting actually. Ganyu, who I might actually pick right now. Even though I probably could have saved my points if I wanted to. The problem is the Serbia character I have left, I'll only be able to get a power character for the run after this next one. So I'm gonna need to make up for this in the next one somehow. Now I think about it, it'd be nice to get Traveler for Kenichi. But Bennett would also be nice. Damn, I'm freaking torn. God, I don't have that many pyro characters. I'm kinda leaning towards Moika.
Ready to ride.
Talia, you're bound to say something different, right? You're not gonna do me like this again, are you?
Do you know what the best part of any story is? I love still.
Well, we got the same two voice lines again. One and then the other. The same ones. Well, what about Lenny?
I'm sure Fremine would love this book collection. He's someone who really sees the truth in fairy tales and believes in the world of childhood wonder they're set in. I do understand the way he thinks, but the fairy tale of childhood is nothing but a distant memory to me now.
Alright. Which one would be easier, this one or this one? I feel like this one causes more problems, so maybe I'll pick this one.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Huh?
Eat this! Cold, mine to
No, my sword!
Have a seat. Let's begin.
It's not strong as my Reze on my second count, but...
Booba, get the... Don't be scared.
Rain outlines your fate. Let
Get the chill. A moment, please.
Cold, mine to command. Not... Nice and spicy.
witness the power of Gugwa.
Way now. Have a seat.
Eat this! I'm the bride pan. Don't be scared. My guiding star.
Rain outlines your fate.
Sea Light would be much appreciated, actually. Yeah. Gaming, I would have wanted you a bit sooner, buddy, but... I could still use him, actually. But the problem is the next fight we're gonna do... Before the boss coming up, I'm gonna probably want a Hydro character. Actually, no, I might need to start thinking about getting a Hydro character. I don't need to worry about that, actually. Last time I tried this was pretty difficult to do. So I don't know if I want to do that. I might go the safe route this time. I need a pyro character next time pretty badly.
Let me weave you a hook. Lights out. Yeah! Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. T! Crossover! Huh? Rain outlines your... Quietly now. Shiver! Things are about to get dicey. No, my sword! Witness it! Judgment! Huh? Time to go!
Fuck! I didn't do that right. That's why I hate that I mashed the buttons, man. Whatever, so fun. What?
Rain outlines. Lights out. Let me weave you a verse. Huh? See? Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Shiver! Rain outlines your face. No, my sword. Rain.
Yeah, I forgot how fun it was to play Hotel like that every now and then. Ooh. Who is better? I'd like to grab Tomek, I need a pyro character, but look at the options I have. I really need more characters. Grab Nublet after this. I need crowd characters right now. So, for the options I currently have, I can probably do this next boss easily. My problem gonna come from the fact that I'm gonna need somebody later on. I could even use Kanichi against this boss. I mean, I could use Kanichi against the boss. I just need a Bennett. Pyro Cheller. Well, if I have to choose, I could get City for the first rotation, or I could just wreck the boss outright.
Gonna be epic.
I also have Vaporize Origin. Is it still an option I need to attempt? Maybe. But I'd like to get another character. Very nice. Very nice. I do need a Farina right now. It'd really be nice to grab Diak. I'd actually use it right now, but I'll do this.
I knew you'd miss me.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh. This run going a lot better than the last one. Now, this next run I need to actually start assembling Skirk's team, or I'm not gonna have like a chance to do anything. So I'm gonna definitely need to attempt it.
You two! Time to end teamwork is true! Punishment! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Wow. That's why I didn't want to use Kinesis. I was like, I'm pretty sure Mawika shits on this boss. Yeah, she does. Ooh. Should I though? Should I grab it? I mean, I'm gonna need a new Nuvolet for later though. I could use Kenichi in the next one and start assembling Skirk's team, which is what I need to do. Wow, that's new. I don't think I've ever seen this in any Imagineering theater. Obtain 15 more Fantasia Flowers after completing a combat event. I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, 0 Fantasia Flowers. Obtain 80. That only takes once. I'm willing to bet this might prog if I do this. Yes, sir. Give me
I'll only
her.
demonstrate this once.
Do I grab Nuvolet? I could get the 80 plus right now. I'm doing it. Forget. Give me that. Get that 25. Grab that
Perhaps we could
Nuvolet.
take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similar.
Wait. I'm stupid, bro. Alright, you know what? It's fine. Now that we start assembling Skirk, we can use Kenichi next run, which is very nice. It should be used, though. We could do Kenichi against these soon, or I could use Nuvolet. Doesn't really matter. I only need Nuvolet for the next boss anyways. I'll refresh once. Whoa, those are my only options, bro. You took too long. Oh, now you appear. I had a feeling that there was a different one. I was like, are these the only ones gonna let me do? Alright, let's let Kenichi have his time to shine, because he hasn't had his time to shine. This is a bit awkward. Like, I have to use Benny here, but that wouldn't sit with me. Wasting Nibble here gonna feel kind of bad. I need to use him in the next run, so then who's my on-fielder? I guess it would be the Skirk team. I should believe in myself a bit for that, so let's do it. Actually, I'm willing to try the Skirk team against that boss, actually.
Supporting fire! Claim these souls!
The tides beckon.
What?
Justice is
What?
blindsided.
Locked on!
Wow, I played this so badly, I'm sorry. I might have to restart because of that. Holy shit.
Check this out! I got you covered!
The tides beckon.
I decided to play Nuvla instead because I feel like if I used Kanich, I feel like I would have just ran out of time due to like how I was just poorly playing him. That is my bad. Now I could use Skirk against this boss. The thing is, I just got a Scafe free now. Oh yeah, we already got our team assembled. I'd like to have Kaya though, so I don't have to use Yale until later. Okay, we can start using Skirk now. Okay. We're ravaging rupture after opponent has had a maximum number of rupturing rhyme stacks applied to them. Create to deal 50% crowd damage to them. Huh. So close to being able to get that too. A shame, really. Alright, let's see how Skirk fights this boss, because like her team should be fine because she wants free in her teams anyways. Or I should say very much likes her in her teams. So, should be fine. I'll probably try not to use Yellow for this team. So it might either I'm gonna force Nuva, which would be interesting, or I just force her, which I don't want to do. This is gonna be interesting.
Boots on the loose. And never star goes out. Yeah. Yeah.
Silence.
I really played that poorly. I keep forgetting.
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo. A dash of frost. Annihilate.
Part of me wants to research. I feel like I could have gotten a better clear, but I'm not beating my weakest team anyway, so why does it matter? This is not the greatest ones. Getting a character right now, the only one I think I would want to see is Ganyu, so I don't have to use Yell until the final one. Could then, no. Actually, no, I still want Ganyu, actually, yeah. Power Tower or Ganyu, so sure. Huh. So using Kanich in this next one, I could do Kanich, Dia, and together, or I could use Bennett. Or I'm probably gonna just doing a Melt Mawika team. Or doing Mawika, Sea Lily, Bennett, and Lion. So maybe this is a waste of my time, to be honest. Yeah, it probably is a waste of my time, to be honest. Damn. Now that I think about it, yeah, I don't know. Not really much options here. Getting the goat though.
As per our contract.
Give me this though. I saw the Lava Trail challenge. I'm probably gonna do that one with my weekend. Just get it over with. I'd rather go what's more convenient for me right now. Alright, Skirk, now we'll get 2 chances because we got your team assembled this run. Maybe we could get the last ones in. I'm kind of praying for it though. Can you please be nice to me, please?
Humans have always sought different ways to record the past. Perhaps this very place is a product of someone's attempt to preserve a piece of their history.
Okay.
But the truth is, history is dead and gone. It cannot speak for itself or tell its own story. Disaster and conflict, regret and suffering. By the time future generations look back on it, all that remains will be a fractured skeleton of what once was. So, do your best to remember the scenery along the way. Even if it seems mundane, it bears the footprints of countless lives.
Well, I was not expecting that. I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't expecting that. Yeah, friend about that. Alright, let's go follow Law Patrol, yeah? Damn, it's almost 1 a.m. I'm gonna have to pray that this next row will be the last, where I could get her final voice on. Because I do recognize keywords when I do this, even if I forget. So I'll know if I ended up forgetting something. Yeah, this is gonna be weird.
Light it up! Up and away! Everybody stand back! Get to work! See Laline, East Papa, wrath from the skies!
Come here, boy!
Rev the engine!
I swear, this character's so stupid. I just sat there spinning the entire time. I had a feeling that she could clear just doing that. That's so stupid. Alright, now we can... Hold up. Oh, that... Oh, right. It doesn't really matter who I pick. I already maxed out when I need to max out. What does this look like? Extreme Prohibition. Power is reduced by 40%. Oh, right. The second one just like increases crit damage for Pyro Cryo. That's fucking sick. I love both of this. That's so cool. So cool, man. Right. If we can get Skirk's final voice on in this run, then we can end it. But if I don't, I will be doing another run. Dave's gonna say about doing another run and that I don't want to spend too much time after that. I did say I will spend it until I do it. I find Skirk as influential as she needs to be to keep me interested in her as a character. Doesn't really make sense when I say it like that though. Okay, for now, everyone's buff is here.
At first, the flavor!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Paradise! Extinguished!
Clean with it. So that better rotation. I like it. I like it. Guess I'll preview this a bit. Humor myself. Yeah, I saw almost 1.2 mil. Yes. Get her off the screen now. Oh, okay. I thought it would show something else. I guess it's over here then. Oh. Okay. Yes. Ooh, I love seeing Miss Huta. Hello. Even though she took the most damage this time, that's hilarious. Kind of makes sense when I got hoed earlier, but we don't talk about that. Makes sense that take the fastest. There's nothing I could do about it. We could just very front loaded. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Yeah. Let's see if we get that final voice line. That'd be so cool if we can get it all the way toward the end here. But it really is hard to say, so I'm like really holding out hope that this is it. Because, you know, where's Skirk at this time? Oh, she is sitting down here. Hello.
Challenging the powerful is always a painful process.
Well,
But when you look, after all,
2 out of 3. Can we get that last one the next run? This is usually the best one. That be the charm, yes. We don't have to hope on it here. Otherwise, doing a 4th one might be detrimental to me right now. Wait. Guess I can take this chance to see everyone with those voice lines, yes. Alright. Hydro already in the beginning? I do need another Hydro because they only give you Child. I mean, I still don't really consider Hydro. Getting Shincho right now would be a god move actually.
for justice.
Get you. I'd like to not focus Melt too much. Getting 2 upgrades would be good enough though. But fuck the YO2 by the way. I tried that shit on my second account, never again. Never again. Alright, I'm probably gonna do something scuffed here. Maybe we should try this angle this time around. I feel like I can't avoid using Risley right now. I don't like that. Because if I use Dahlia, I might as well use Risley. But I don't want to use 2 crowds together. It feels like a waste. Oh. What? I don't mind doing this, but I just don't feel like using Shelling in the beginning. I'm definitely going to just use her for the first boss. Capellius would be much easier to deal with that way, instead of just using it in the beginning.
Face your guilt.
Let's get this show on the road.
You can run, but you can't hide.
May the Archon protect you.
Let's begin.
Are you just gonna stand there? Bruh. Is he really gonna just stand there? I might have to restart if he doesn't get over here. This is bad. Like, horrendously. I didn't think they would just stand there, like... Is he still not coming over? Oh my god. I don't think I have enough time, anyways.
And voila!
How did this happen?
A round of applause. Now disappear.
Riptide.
Carry me.
Should I bother with the Star Towers? I feel like if I can't do it in the beginning, then something's wrong. My brain just doesn't want me to clear this without getting all the sellers, even though I don't need to do this again. Because it's just a challenge I give myself. Gotta do it. Let's see. So, Shaolin is needed. The bottom line is that I can't avoid this. I'll just have to make sure I use her for the first boss, and nothing more, nothing less. It's like hard for you to avoid not using Shaolin. That's why we really need another Hydro outfielder.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Thus saith the animal archer.
Stay cool. Face your gift.
A moment, please.
This should be fun.
Wait now.
Out of the frying pan.
Riptide.
May the Archon protect.
Have a seat.
Let's begin.
You're toast.
You can run, but you can't hide. Not bad.
It's going to get a little chilly.
Oh, very nice. Check how voice has in Dahlia's as well. Getting Bennett this early is almost a God tier turn, isn't it? Getting her here as well would be really nice. If I get Arlecano sooner, then we could probably have something here. I'm gonna get Bennett first. Might be my best interest to refresh. It's giving me cryo a second time. I do need cryo. The problem is the battle assault. I kind of want to do this, but I can't do it in my current state without a pyro character. I don't think I can do it without using shelling. That's kind of the problem. Right before see Bennett, which I don't want to do either. So comparing random, Hail Mary again. So this is like the best thing I could have gotten, I guess. At the worst, is Hotel for this. Makes it more doable.
Good eye.
Double mystery cast, gimme, gimme. Oh. It's always when I want to pick more than one mystery. They always gotta re-roll it right after. Man.
I humbly offer this prayer to
Oh,
our
this is
God.
new.
May the winds of the wild bring blessings upon you, washing away all your weariness and fatigue. Yeah, that'll probably do. I think I'll just skip the second half. This is supposed to be a break, after all. Hey, don't look so shocked. Since we're on a break, we might as well give the Archon a break, too. He can't be listening to our prayers all the time.
Bruh. Anyways. I forget redoing Imagine Theater actually does this challenge. Oh, yes, I do need the more. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. I think Dahlia still has one more voice on, if I'm not mistaken. So, I guess we could keep trying for it. I will probably use Dahlia in this next one anyways. I think Hu Tao's strong enough for it. I mean, my Hu Tao's pretty damn good actually. My CV not super high, but it's definitely my best build variant that I have on her right now. I'm pretty proud of her build in a way. And even though I haven't played Hu Tao that much in recent times, I do still like playing her, believe it or not. Could try this, maybe. Feels like such a waste to do that, but it's the only power move I'm willing to do. Unless I want to waste Rosalie here, which I'd rather not. I feel like my fourth should have been something else actually, but
Yeah, yeah.
Rain outlines. Let's win. Time to go. This should be fun. Let me read you a verse.
Riptide!
alright, it's two of them.
Go. May the Archon protect you. Rain cutter. Fire, hands on fire.
Oh, whoa, whoa, Dahlia saved me there.
I'll remember.
I am so sorry. The slowness like made it hard for me to dodge that there because I also dashed twice way too fast. So yeah, the mashing got the better of me there. Ooh. I don't mind getting another crowd character. The problem is I don't want to see a Scafe right now. It's a little bit too early for that. Alright, so I could use Hutel for this boss, even if I don't get Arlecchino. But if I do get Arlecchino, I'm gonna use it for this boss. So I kind of want to get this first just in case it disappears. Because sometimes when you don't get it, they take forever to come back. I don't know if I warrant Capan invite, but I probably should do it. Hunt for a specific character. This boss would be really a testament of using Pyro Traveler. To be honest, Pyro Traveler feels really great against this boss. If I want to like just buff the team, I wouldn't mind that. Ooh. What an interesting scenario this is. I could get Mawika, but I don't want to use her. I could get Dia, but I want Kanich to use her. Lanya wouldn't be too bad, but I don't want her yet. Yelan would be nice, as I do need another Hydro character. You need to wait. You keep getting too excited getting up in here. And you, well, I can give you a bit more time. Well, this is a hard-pressed decision because I definitely don't need Mawika yet. But I wouldn't mind getting Mawika right now. I feel like I'll get another chance to get Yelan. But I feel like I should get Yelan. It's kind of the weird thing. I do feel like I should get Yelan right now. After the turn, I plan to use Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Shaoling, and probably Lini. That's what I plan to use against the boss. Unless I get Arlecchino. But currently, I'd rather not use Mawika against this boss. But something tells me I should probably get her. You know what, forget.
Ready to ride!
I have a good chance of getting her unless it makes me choose between two behemoths. Then that actually sucks nuts. Alright, I got Layla. That's great, actually. I just realized that. I forgot I got Layla. Then I'll just use Hu Tao, Xingqiu, Shaoling, and Layla. And I can save Rosaria for the next turn. I can use Lenny next turn instead. Even though I feel like Liddy would be better wasted here, 'cause I don't think it's impossible for me to clear it. Mm. We'll see what we get here. Uh, mm, I don't feel like I need to get Kaya yet. Toma wouldn't be bad, but if it makes Layla feel meaningless, god damn it. Okay.
I knew you'd miss me.
Shut up, I love you, but stop. Okay. Oh. Oh, I could get another character right now, or I could get this. I kind of want to get this, or I could get a really good next turn with a more rich reward. I don't know because I don't really like these that much. It's always debatable. This one doesn't come by very often, but then I won't get a character when I defeat the boss. And a character right now would be really nice, but the only one I would care about is Power Tower or Arlecchino. I already grabbed enough characters for this boss. I'm surely just fine. This one's always a hit or miss, so trying to do this one, I don't know if I want to do this one. Every time I've done this one, it just isn't that great. Hmm. 15 Fantasia flowers. I guess I'll risk it. I don't get a chance to do these that often. So I got hoed on the other one for 57% chance, or is it 67% chance for 90? So it's 20, 60, 90. I'm gonna call it before I get this. I'm gonna get 60 or 20 instead. All right. I guess that's just the day I'm having. All right. If I had gotten 60, that would have probably been a bit better than this. It was just enough to help me across everything. Damn it. Okay. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I feel like there is. I'm gonna check. Oh, Tartaglia and Dahlia, right. Alright. Now, yeah, there's one more voice song you're missing, buddy.
Do you know what the best part of any story? I love still.
So we've heard that one, we heard the other one. I don't remember what the heck the third whistle was, unless we already heard it, I forgot.
Well, you invited me to meet you here. I am getting a little...
So we've heard both of his voices, or what, or did I already hear all three and I forgot? I probably am forgetting, because it's hard for me to keep up with that when I'm thinking about so many things right now. Let's just do this. That's why I try to not think too deeply about it, or maybe it's because I'm hyper focused on Skirk at the moment. I haven't forgotten hers. I don't know why I did this. I just felt like doing this.
Stars shine through.
Here comes the finale.
See?
That's worth it.
Not now. Eat this.
And voila!
Oh, mine to command.
A round of applause!
Yeah, this was not enough damage. I think I meant to put Sheicho here. Oh, I forget. Let's redo that. I did forget. Oh, vapey, I clear this. Hotel without vape, she just feels really bad. I originally wanted to do this so I could save him for another time, but maybe I'll just. Man, it's gonna be weird. All right, let's see.
Phew. No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. The night is cold. Stars. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Oh,
Rain outlines your rain cutter. You're toast. Nice and spicy. Don't be scared. My guiding star. Witness the power of Gugwa.
did I get a melt there? Felt like a melt. Oh, that was a melt, yeah. Uh, well. Who might have refused? Now, can you be nice to me? No. Hmm. I can accept this. But the problem is, the character that can give one. Hotel, Shincho. The absolute worst character to get it would be Tartaglia. And I think I'd crash out. Given how the luck has been, a part of me wants to believe that I'm probably not going to get anything worthwhile. So maybe getting companion random would be better. But I'm going to try it anyways. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't mind getting the second one. Okay. A random special guest star appears. No ultra cast will join the principal cast after completing this event combat mission. Yes. So it doesn't actually show them here, but I could get Kanich with it. I went. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that there. What? How interesting. Um. Yeah, so they don't show Kanisha. Oh, they show. I'm stupid. Yeah. Relying on Kanish, yes. For the random guest special star. Gang, would I want Kanish though? It's like a bit of a maybe. A bit of a maybe. And 2 rerolls would be cool. Compare random, that was worth it. And then Kenny showed up anyways. Okay. Pyro Traveler. I kinda want to grab him right now. The Scoffy just keeps on appearing. I didn't know I could actually peek at their builds right now. That's actually quite nice. Um, So, right now we're about to do 2 combats before the next boss. Kanich right now would probably be in my best interest, I think.
Glad to be working with you.
Just going back from my own sanity, I forget. Who did we use? It was Hu Tao, Seicho, Layla, and forgetting, was it Lenny? If it was Lenny, I wanted to check his voice line. I was just okay. It was that team. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, remember everything I can, but at the same time, that's on me because he hasn't been used yet. Yeah, it's on me. This one. At least we do damage to him. He won't end up messing with the Leyland monolith. Oh. Um. I don't know how awkward this is gonna be. Um. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to switch between Kinich and Mr. Lenny.
Bow before your king! Against your soul!
Let's get this show on the road!
West Wind, carry me! Wherever.
I got him cornered.
I missed, bruh.
Let's stir things up.
Step right up.
Locked on.
Stay clean. Face your guilt.
A round of applause.
This should be fun.
May the Archon protect you!
I got him cornered.
Oh,
For the Lord of the
still trying to get used to this place, though, bro.
Which none can compare! Someone in a bad mood. Measly insects!
Let's stir things up.
Must
And voila!
target acquired.
Here comes the finale. Step right up.
Yes. All right. I can't check my characters here. I do know I'm probably gonna want Yalo right now. Nuva would be nice because I don't want to use who I think I'm gonna use for the next one. Yeah, because we still got the boss coming up, so I'm thinking. But what if I get Arlecchino? Then I'm gonna end up wishing I had gotten her at least. I don't freaking know. Refresh. Shit. Okay. Not the type of situation I want to be in. So I can. I'm probably gonna have to use Layla. Ooh. This next round I'm gonna have to pray I get something. For the next round I'm gonna be forced to use my good characters, and I don't want to use them.
2 questions. Consider
There's
it...
no way you did this 3 times in a row, man. I gave you a chance. Just letting you know that if this is the last run, you won't get another.
You seem worried. Care to share what's on your mind? As a deep...
Okay, so you
It
said
definitely
this
keeps
again.
things interesting.
I do feel like I've done all the voiceover at the same time. I'd have to go out of my way to check. Because these voiceovers, I have to check it in here. I can't actually just look at the character screen for it. Which I really hope they change that one there. But obviously, it's a meaningless change that most people won't care about. Well, you know, it's something I would care about ever so slightly. Even though I don't really care whether I get to see all of his voices or not, to be fair. Skirks I care about, though. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Man, I hate what I have to do. I don't want to waste Bennett, so I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna hate this. I would use Bennett here, but unless I just straight up can't do it, Kanisha, I'm not gonna do that.
Cold. Mine's
How'd you hit me while I'm doing it? What?
Let's get this show on the road!
Lights out. You can't run.
I miss.
Here comes the finale!
Punishment.
Now disappear!
Stars, shine for me.
Okay,
Not
cool.
now. Yeah.
Ended up doing linear gameplay instead.
Let's get this show on the road!
Oh, glory. You can't run. Shiver. Cold. Mine's the night. The night is cold.
And voila! A round of applause!
Punishment. Judgment. Don't be scared. Not now.
Oh, the other guy got in my way.
You can't run. Shiver. Stars, shine for me. The night is...
Here comes the finale! Now disappear!
Claim these souls! Locked on!
Your soul. Scared, speechless. Then forever.
Oh, I do gotta get to see low, you know. So good timing. Okay, so who do I need right now? Arlecchino, you kinda need to be gotten now. Cause if you don't, this is gonna be a problem.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
Free draw. There's no way it wouldn't pick Shansho this time, right? Fuck. Out of everything that is holy, I will not use that Tartaglia again. You are a beginner, bitch. You're not. You're not coming toward the end, man. Layla, though, there's definitely a chance I'm gonna use her with Harlequin if I get her again. So that is definitely an option. I'm gonna have to do something interesting with Moika again. I might have to do the Yelan, Moika, Silali, Bennett team, which is a pretty high chance of happening actually. So yeah. Should I get the Vaporized Origin? Now, part of me kind of wants to get it. Okay, let's go back. Let's see Lenny again, cause why not?
I'm sure Fremine would love this.
So I remember hearing that. I do feel like I probably already did all Lenny voice and I just don't remember.
Huh? Teamwork is you two! Tight! Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Pyroclastic surge!
I had a feeling this would happen.
Yeah! Try and stop me! I'm going in! Fulfill our pact! Lolin, East Papa, get him! Light of the blazing sun!
It doesn't matter. I could have tried to play it perfect like I did before, but who cares? Ganyu would be nice actually right now. I'll grab one. I was like, I'm gonna get a. Just curious. What the fuck? The music is loud in my ear. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I need another. Alright, I do have. I have Arlecchino, right? My problem is I kind of want to get Nuva or get Power Salver or get Layla or Kaya. Kind of what I need right now. The game ain't giving me refreshes. So my only choice is to get Nuva. That what you're telling me. Okay. One more before the bus. Fine.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or
I got the rare
somewhere
cash.
similar.
Could get an alternate member right now for alternate cash. The problem is most of them are kind of duds if I get them right now. Toma didn't have as much value now because I already used Kanich. Dia doesn't have as much value now because she ain't C6. Or she'll C5. I definitely would have built her the DPS, but she's a support still. Gaming, I have Arlecchino, I should be fine. So the only character I want to get is probably a Scafe or Pyro Traveler. Maybe just these between these first 5 that I can try to get a use out of. I don't know. I feel like Arlecchino would really appreciate Lamyon though. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do it, because I don't have enough Fantasia flowers anyways for another event. Wow, you sure wanted to come home so badly, didn't you? Came running back to me again. Okay. It seems like she always wants to appear. This was not too bad, but I remember, you know what, there's a good testament of Arlecchino. Let's get it. Get it. She's C2. Let's get it. A good testament of her. Can't use a Scafe here, though. We can use the Skirk team for the boss coming up anyways, so let's see what we can do for this one. Even though it's very tempting. But we will do... Hold on. I can do that. I can make it work. She got the damage. Oh, right, put them together.
Lights out.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't appreciate that.
The tide's catching.
Laid bare.
Settle down. An oversight on my part.
No touching.
What? You interrupted me?
Punishment.
Overruled.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh my fucking god. He wastes a lot of time doing that.
Transfixed.
He would have died in the last second anyways. I wish that could have been better. It's not like I was playing with like the best Arlecchino team. But the fact that this is C2 and she feels like that, man, that's so funny, bro. I can't with that. It's I can't with that. It's so fucked up though. Okay, so since I can use Skirk here, we might just start doing this then, huh? Alright, as usual, I don't really care about this first set because it just deals damage. This one gives me crowd res. So this one, I have a choice to not use, I mean, I can use Arlecchino next one, I'm probably gonna use Weekend the next one, it doesn't really matter. Skirk, Farina, Escoffier, and I like to use Yelan at the very end, rather than using her here. I don't feel like she's that needed here. It's either I do this or I do this. I'm just unsure if I want to do that because, like, I don't know which one's better. Like, I could try to save Ganyu for the next one and do like a Moika team for the next one, which is kind of what I want to do. Yeah, I feel like I have just the characters for this, I think. Yeah, I think this is fair. And I also can use Nuva to just hit the, things on the ground since he's a catalyst character. Come on. Like all those free looks for me, I guess, man. Damn it, I couldn't switch off a new one. I don't want to see on my screen. Alright, whatever. Kaya. It just does not matter who I get for this next one. I think it's gonna be enough to handle that. Let's see if we get that final Skirk voice on or not. Because, how long it takes for us to go through this, you can see how late it is now. Alright. Are you over here now, huh?
Humans have always sought different ways to record the past.
Okay, so she did
Perhaps
this one
this very
again.
place is a product of someone's attempt to preserve a piece of their history. But the truth is, So
this was the second one we had just heard of recently. So, Unfortunate. Yo, it would hurt if I have to redo this again. Because I think like one extra run would probably be the last I can do. Because one, it will be far too late. Two, well, there was something else I needed to do. That's why I probably would have to end it. I don't know. I don't want to end up doing another Imagine Theater run tomorrow, but I might end up doing it just for the sake of it. Right, this is weird because, you know, I feel like I don't need to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyways, I think. Actually, it's kind of weird. I feel like I don't even need Ganyu here. Could just do Alakina, it probably wouldn't be that much different in my result. Yeah, let's do that. Here's what I'll do. I'll do...
Everybody stand back!
Laid bare.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Wrath from the sky!
Oh, that's Marika for you. Alright. No. Ah, yes, I definitely want to see that. Increase crowd and increase Hydra. What's the point getting increased Hydra when Skirk is doing the damage?
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Damn, it still disappears, whatever. Technically, I don't really need to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, I messed up the formation.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
Off to the freezer! A burst of... Annihilate! Ha!
Very nice. Could this be the fun one? I don't know. I know we've only heard 2 different voices from Skirk, and so far from when I've been doing this game mode, the characters always have 3. So that's worse than her last one. That's funny, that's the highest damage though, because I think that was not a good mount either. Actually, I'm not too sure if that was a mount actually. Don't think it was. Huta took more damage? No, she took more damage last one. That's still funny, she's still the most damage taken though. Ah, yes, that's all I wanted to see. I want to see the Skirk team clearing the fastest. Yes. Right. With the luck that I've had today, I'm kind of worried a little bit. Like that I'm pretty much going to be destined to not get this. The most I'm willing to spend is one more extra run, but at the same time, I really do need to do something. Luckily, it's not Wednesday. It'd be even worse. But what last thing you gotta say, Skirk?
Time flows differently here, just like in the Abyss. So you'll just have to trust what your own body is telling you. Take a break whenever you get tired, And don't head out again until you're ready.
I believe that is the final voice line. I don't remember hearing that one. So, we can actually end this. Thank God. Okay, now I can go do this on my second count later. Yippee. Except, do I use it today? I could wait to use it tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to stream again tomorrow. Could craft those. This is nice. I really wish this wasn't just that resin though. But I'm happy with that. So far, I've been enjoying Skirk. This is the first Imagine Theater reset with Skirk, but you could have played her in the last one with Rhymegrass. And to be honest, I don't know how well she functions there. Forget what the other characters for the special guest stars were. That could have like actually made her usable. I think there was an Electro character where she could have been used to do super conduct, so at least her kit would have functioned. So there was that, I suppose. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed just going through Imagine Theater just like every other month. And so far I've been enjoying just like making the thumbnails a bit different now. Before I used to have a emote of every character in the game, which I knew that was going to become a problem if I kept doing it forever. That's why I changed it up and used a few to symbolize what elements there are, and then put a character in the front that I think is the star that I will be using, or just to show off for that cycle. And that one is Skirk, so I'm pretty happy with that. Invest in Danger or Skirk can't clear Rip. You're a no. Are you serious? Oh, oh, Jesus. He can't get past difficulty 4. Is he not like trying to invest into her, or is it because he has to play the waiting game to level her, or is it because he didn't pre-farm after pulling her? Honestly, I'm lucky I decided to pre-farm for her match. I didn't want to do it the same day because I knew Stygian also was going to take my resin. Thank God I did that. Can't say that for my second account though. That's the opposite for my second account. I'm focusing on grinding on there, so I focused for a little and only focused on clearing difficulty 4, which I can actually see my clear there. I barely was able to clear difficulty 4 because, I mean, I already talked about it before, my Risley does no damage. He has a good build and he does no damage. It's honestly stupid. I'd like to see that I got a buff the moment that he just came out, but I digress. Imagine Theater was pretty decently fun. I'm pretty sure most people probably enjoyed it just because they got most of the characters to get into Visionary, because most people, prioritize Pyro and Hydro characters a lot. So most people are probably able to do Visionary mode at lower investment levels and less characters and whatnot. I don't think you need as much crowd character to get into Visionary. So, yeah. I don't think I talked about this, but when I did my pulls, I got C2 Dahlia in 60 pulls. I'm pretty upset about that. Right now I'm 65 pity on my second account, so pretty certain I'll get Skirk before her banner ends. I just need to farm a 10 pull, which this Imagine Theater reset, I'm pretty sure I can get in a Visionary, so I should be fine. But I'm pretty upset that I somehow got Dahlia in 60 pulls, C2 Dahlia in 60 pulls, but on my main account, it took me 54 pulls to get my first Dahlia. Hmm. I always think about that. By always, I mean it just happened earlier today, like with the community post about me getting C5 Tainari, but it really does upset me. Backseating one gains more elemental energy. Second one. After he considers a burst, he gets increased shield strength. Huh. Is this that good or something? I didn't hear anyone praise his constellations. I guess that's okay. Oh, the revive thing. Okay. That revive thing is so useless. The attack speed thing is nice, but the revive thing, like I feel like that would only be useful in Abyss one time, but most people don't die in there. So I imagine that this could be useful in Stygian Onslaught, but I feel like if you die, you'd have to reset anyways, cause like time constraints. Since we're fighting against a timer. Yeah, the death animation takes a long time when you die, so yeah, I don't see any value in this. Then maybe Abyss. I don't know. I thought would I built this character, but as cool as his face looks, I don't know if I can do it. Oh hell, you're not doing that to me again, bro. You done eating popcorn in my in my presence. Okay. After Stygian Onslaught ends, I know I'm gonna farm talents and whatnot, but since she's level 40, I might actually focus her boss mids. Oh, I can level her up. Oh, I need to do that. Unfortunately, I cannot do this on stream right now, so yeah. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna have to raise her up because I've definitely been waiting so freaking long. When she came out in patch, what was it, 3.1? Ever since that, I've been wanting to get this character, so I've been waiting so long to get her C6 because that was when I had said I want to actually build her, use her. Sucks that I couldn't use her in this Imaginary Theater because whenever the next time Hydra comes back, I'm definitely gonna get myself a good enough Candace to actually play her in it because I do like Candace, even though she didn't do the most damage and she's not meta and all that bullshit. I do, I do like her enough to want to get her because she's not useless at the very least, and that's what I like about her playstyle at C6. She just makes herself feel more useful as a solo or giving someone else the infusion and doing a little bit of Hydra application. So if you just need a little Hydra application, she can do a little bit. Right now, she's not really built. Her artifacts are just being holding place for other characters and such because that's I keep moving artifacts around. This is probably not what I'm gonna use on her, even though I probably should. I just had too many faster weapons that are not used. So Scott Faye definitely gonna use this unless I get her signature. Nah, I'll get her signature one day. Don't no. I'm definitely gonna try to go for it. The second staff Homer needs an owner though, so maybe. Rosaria always wants Favonius, but I don't know if I care about having Favonius in a team when I use this character. I say that now like I'm not gonna put on a Fav in the future though. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We do already got the start of our beginning towards the 6th R5 Favonius. Or is this the 5th? Yeah, it's the 5th one, never mind. I think the 6th is actually the sword. We're tripping. I guess I am tripping. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I thought I had more Favonius sword than that. Could have sworn I did. Oh well. She's another character I want to build, but she's just holding stuff. I've always wanted to build her because I've seen videos of people playing like Plunge Lynette, which now I have a Shengyun. I really want to play that because I find her playstyle fun enough to do Plunge. The problem is I've also seen Plunge Hazel, and I actually really like his playstyle, but after trying to play Hazel, I would play him, but he's not C6. Because of that, I don't even want to care to try that, so I'll just give it some time instead. He's not on a full-on build, it looked like. But I think that's it. I don't think anything else needs to be said. It's definitely a problem. I gotta farm so much of this, man. Wait, that reminds me. I need to make all that, actually. Bruh. Very nice. Um, Anything else I should remember? Let me see. Cause she'll like the Natlan resources, right? Does she have any more I can craft? Yes, she does. First check you. So you need 16 for the crown, which I can't do, so, I mean, until I get that, I'm not gonna worry about farming her talents. I'd rather farm her talents when I need to, not when I want to, per se. I don't need to rush it. Yep, I was right. God damn it. I was one away. I would have crowned her. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait to crown her anyway, so maybe I'll just keep going until I get 48 of these books, and then I can triple crown her. She will be triple crowned. That, mark my words, I will triple crown this freaking cow. I shouldn't call her a cow, it just sounds rude, but it's just funny when I say it. Well, I think that's enough. Oh wow, we got a lot of the pulls back. I remember I was a lot lower than this when I had just pulled for finally getting Dahlia. Was it worth pulling for a 4-star? I don't think building pity is even a bad thing for me right now, because I'm on a 50-50 again. Somehow, I honestly really felt defeated not think I'd get Skirk on this account. My second account's in an interesting situation, because if I was able to get Skirk early like my main account did, I would have actually had a good chance at her weapon, because I have like high pity on the weapon binner right now. I do occasionally pull on there. Surprisingly, my pity was super high on standard. My pity isn't high on standard because I constantly save my Quaint Fates on purpose to use it on this account. Until one day I feel like there is no need to, but because of the free standard banner fights we get at anniversary. Yeah. It was just that. I wouldn't mind going out of my way for this if someone actually paid me to get that. I would do it, but that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. We will stream again tomorrow. I don't think there's anything else until Thursday for the other game, of course. But yeah. Until next time, take care and have a good day. I'll catch you later.